Yeah, so the Cinder drama is, in my okay, so if you want my opinion on camera, I kind of said this last night, I will say it again today, here and now, and I will probably say it again tonight because I like repeating myself, because that's how I learn and that's how you learn. The Cinder drama is probably done, probably not done. It really could go either way. So my thing is Cinder has gone completely quiet, and people are now, well, it's kind of slowing down, but people are dogging on her still. You still have people coming out and saying, my story with Cinder. Or you still have people coming out saying, we have to heal the VTuber community. All retarded. All very stupid. And there's still people talking about it. And technically, you can include us in that conversation as well, because me, Mizo, and Lumi are going to talk about it tonight. So, you know, it's still like hosting along. But there is going to reach a point where it's just gone. It's done. And you're not going to really see it anymore. Unless Cinder decides to do something else. I am not entirely sure if that's going to happen. If you want the opinion of somebody who loves to watch drama unfold or just loves to see things go, I want Cinder to make more response. Heal from what? That's what I want to know. What do we need to heal from? Because, like, yeah, that was a shit sandwich, what happened and everything. But I will tell you right now, the people that deserve the most love from all of this, there's like 2 or 3 of them. Silvervale especially, because literally, Silvervale did absolutely nothing wrong. She was not a catty. She was not, like, being mean or rude. She was literally just sitting there on the sidelines doing nothing. So, Silvervale did nothing wrong. She is basically an innocent victim in this. Spite also really did nothing wrong. I would say that maybe she was a little bit schizo. Well, that's not the right word. She was definitely a little bit paranoid, a little bit with some of the stuff. Probably some of it well-deserved. I would have loved to see some of the people that, like, dogged on her so that we can dog back on those people and laugh at those people. But you know what? I'm going to take it at face value. Even though, all right, even though my, the way that I feel like things are proven true is if you show them. And if you don't show your stuff, I have a less of a time to believe that you actually had something happen. Like, whenever I get a death threat, and let me tell you, I've had like 2 or 3, I will post all of them. But it's just like, show how stupid these people are. Let everybody laugh at them. And, you know, it's whatever. And that's the only way some of these people will learn, is if you show. Anyway, that's besides the point. I want to get away from the main point. So yeah, Spite, I also think, is pretty much a blameless victim in all of this. And then the third one that is a victim is Bao. Because as far as I know, from what I have seen, Bao is really, again, just like she comes home from her surgery, because like she has some sort of surgery. I know that she's like endlessly got shit happening to her, which is why I feel really bad for her. But she's got shit endlessly happening to her, and because she has shit endlessly happening to her, I feel endlessly bad because I don't feel like she really deserves it. But she comes home from her surgery and she gets dumped on with years worth of people being catty bitches, and it's just like, okay. I feel like that was unfair to Bao. Like, again, I don't think that, like, she deserves this. She walks home from her, I don't know if she, like, she said something about, like, her jaw needed to have something drained from it, and that sounds painful. Let me tell you, that sounds fucking painful. And then she just has, like, all this unloaded on her. And so I don't think she deserves it. But yeah, those are the 3 people that I feel like actually deserve healing. Everybody else is just like, especially with Lily, like, okay. Cinder is obviously somebody that needs to do some massive self-reflection and self-introspection. But Lily really, like, made some people go, are you okay? I don't know. I'm going to obviously talk about it more tonight, because I really don't want to take away from the main topic of today's stream. This is more just like the, hey, you guys want to, this is the hop-in topic. Like, I'm just talking about this here. You know, maybe I will download the VOD and re-upload this later as my opinion. But, like, I look at this entire thing and I think to myself, okay, who can I not trust? Obviously, Cinder and her boyfriend, because it sounds like they will gossip and try to one-up people behind those people's backs, people that she considers friends, that she decides not to talk to. Yeah, I can't trust her. At the same time, I can't trust Nanoless ever. Absolutely never. Because she will spill the tea on just about everybody. And she will talk to everybody about drama about everybody. And this is the second time recorded that Nanoless has started shit with people. First time being Kevin. Kevin, if you guys don't remember, the guy that likes to make all the funny little assets, she started with Kevin, and all that happened. So it's just like, I don't trust Nanoless ever. I have a really hard time thinking that Lily is all that innocent in this because of how she decided to act and some of the things that she decided to insinuate. And it's just like, excuse me. She doesn't look that much better. Like, I'm not going to say that she is on the same level as Cinder, because she's not, because as far as we know, she's not done this behavior before, so I'm not going to put that same behavior on her. But I'm going to say that she is not that much higher, in my personal opinion, on the ladder of righteous individuals when you compare her to Cinder. Because she sounds like she has the capacity to be that much of a catty, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. Like the thing that bothers me is all of these giant creators do a really good job at not doing this, but when the mask slips this much and they show how crazy they are, I look at this and I'm like, are you for real, broski? Are you for real? This is not a good look. I'm sorry. Wasn't Nano the scam artist Bao talked about last year? No. Nano is the live 2D artist who had canceled commissions on Bao and a couple other individuals. I saw the Orca's Twitter. Did she make other responses? Why people think she is crazy? So the reason why, and again, I don't know if crazy is really the right word to put on it, but she definitely strikes me as a mean girl. Is she had a live stream where she talked about this whole thing. And she cut it up and put it up on YouTube. However, there is an uncut version of this that sounds way more insane, way more crazy, where she is going off the cuff, basically like being just as catty and bad as Cinder. Again, not on the same level, because she hasn't like been horrible to her friends like Cinder. I will never put her on the same. I want to make that clear right now. I'm not going to put her on the same level. But she has made me not want to ever trust her. I mean, like, I don't trust big creators already. I don't trust big creators as far as I can throw them. But, all right, but the way that Lily decided to act makes me think that the real the real Lily is what we saw in that video, okay? And I am not sure if we will show that tonight. We might. If we do, I'll have obviously more opinions. But like, it boggled my mind. And when she went into detail about talking about how she wanted to do all this, and okay, and here's the other thing that bothers me. Okay, here's the other thing that bothers me. The fact that when Nanoless came to her, they did not try to confront Cinder. Instead of going to Cinder and saying, hey, your manager says all of this. Do you like actually represent this? Because like, I know for a fact that these people know that sometimes your manager acts without what you know. I mean, like, I don't believe that all of them have perfect managers. I mean, I know Nanoless doesn't have a manager because like, if they did, I think that this would have gone a lot differently. Personally, I feel like it would have gone a lot differently. But I know for a fact that these people know that sometimes managers just talk. And they don't see everything that the manager posts. I don't see everything that my manager posts. I mean, like, I'm asking a little bit more now, mostly after this situation, and mostly just because, like, I'm more interested. But I don't take care of making sure that my manager, word for word, says what I say. Because if he does, I would rather just do it on my own. I'm bad with Discord. Yeah, that's the other thing that bothers me. It's just like, okay, if you have a problem with somebody, Look, I'm bad with Discord, all right? Like, do you know how many times I forget people? And trust me, it's not on purpose. In fact, it breaks my heart when somebody feels like I have forgotten them, and that's not the case. Like, and I'm not trying to brag. This is why I have a manager. This is why I have somebody that helps me out. It's because, like, every single day I get at least half a dozen DMs, like, before I wake up, and then I get over a dozen while I'm awake, and I can't reply to all of them because either I'm at work or I'm working on other things. And it's just like, I wish I had the time. Okay? I wish I had the time. But I don't, and that's what the manager is for. And you have to hope and pray that the manager says the right thing, and when he doesn't, and you find out about it, you take responsibility for it, and then you apologize for it. But from the looks of it, if we are to take at face value what Cinder does, and here's the problem. Here's the big problem. This is the uphill battle that Cinder's going to have to climb, and I'm going to be honest, I kind of hope that she does, because it would be so funny. She now has to prove that she never, like, knew about what was going on. And that's kind of hard to do when not only is he your manager, but he's apparently your partner. Apparently it's long distance. But because, like, they're partners and he's the manager, you know, she has to move on the back foot of, like, saying, oh, I just didn't know. And she could show all of her DMs with him. Hell, maybe that's something she could be working on. I'm going to be honest with you. That would be the most killer move ever. Okay? Killer move ever. But she's on an infinite back foot, and that's the sucky thing for her. I'm going to tell you right now. But as somebody that loves the drama, as someone that loves to see things go on, I want to see all of this go on, because I want to get a good conclusion, because I don't feel like this is a good conclusion. I feel like what we got is a bunch of people, some of whom are victims, some of whom are not much better, decided to jump down the throat of somebody, and that person admittedly did a shitty job responding, and just said, I'm sorry, and then walked away. So, I personally, here's what I want. I want Cinder to come out and BTFO everybody by showing her DMs, showing her receipts, and then, like, making it to where, it's not that she's going to be redeemed, because you can't really, can't be redeemed. What I mean is, there's really no way for her to make herself innocent. I don't believe that she is completely innocent. She says she's not innocent, so I'm not going to say that she can. What I do want is for her to, like, regain some of the ground. Opportunists? Yes. Also, hello, Bandman. So, that's what I want to see, because I look at this situation, and there's a lot of weird smoke that goes on, that I'm feeling. Like, listen, it's just a rat of mine. It's just a rat. For me to look at this situation, to see the fact that Cinder is out of all of the girls that she was kind of beefing with, Cinder was the top bit earner. Like, she had twice the amount of bits on Twitch than Shylily did. Shylily made like 125,000 in bits, and Cinder made 250,000 in bits. Bits, not dollars. 250,000 bits. So that's like $25,000. I don't know, but like there is some weird smoke going on, and the fact that this, like, the thing that bothers me is this happens after VCard comes out, after all of these other projects come out, after all of this stuff, and it's just like, could you really not have, like, done something in private? That's my problem. And, like, there's other people have other rats. I may or may not believe of them. I'm not really going to espouse some of them. Probably will tonight, because tonight is my 2,500. Oh, is it really only 2,500? Wow, that's way less than I thought it was. Still, all right, still making like twice the amount of bits. It really does not. It really, like, and I could be a major ass. And if I am a major asshole, I will take it on the chin. Listen, that is completely fine with me. Some people unfollowed me that completely surprised me over this, and it's just like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm willing to be wrong, but it doesn't look good when you have somebody that, in my personal opinion, is kind of becoming a rising star, is kind of walking up beside these people. She is definitely hyper competitive and was toxic to some of these girls in private. And so, yeah, you have some legitimate grievances, but the way that it was handled looked like an execution. Remember the VCard Charizard moment? Speaking of which, oh my gosh, thank you for reminding me. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up here. All right, so I am telling you guys, the Charizard comment is such a funny thing for her to say, because now that she has been excommunicated by all of these girls, watch her no longer get printed in this game. Because I am telling you, if VCard has like a 2nd edition, a 3rd edition, and all these girls get printed again, and she doesn't, guess which card is going to go up in value, because it's the only one that exists of her. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know for sure, like, if they are out of print, or that you can't get these anymore. You probably can. But, like, wait. Just wait and see. All right? How her value as the Charizard of VCard goes up. All right? Like, some of the... I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of these cards are obviously, like, these are, like, the normal ones and all that kind of shit. But, like, there's gonna be holographic versions of this card that is gonna go up in price. There's gonna be, like, I don't know how all the rarities work in VCard. I know that a lot of them suck ass, so I don't care. I really didn't care about VCard in general. But, like, wait to see the value of these things go up here. Here's one. This one's $250 for a holographic version. That's crazy. That's cool. And here, let me pull up the... Let me just pull up Shylily. I'm pretty sure the Shylily ones are probably yeah, some of the Shylily ones are similar price. But, alright, but... wait and see, okay? Wait and see what happens. Because I guarantee to you, the moment this girl is completely excommunicated from the gamer... well, I don't know if it's going to happen. I hope that doesn't happen, because that's going to be really interesting. But wait to see. If this happens, expect the card to go up in value. And the only reason why I say that is whenever a VTuber gets in trouble, or whenever a VTuber's merch becomes limited edition, it goes up in value. At least sometimes it does. So, she got so offended by a comment that she ensured that it might be true. Similar price for now? Yes, it is similar price for now. We'll see what happens. Listen, I believe that these... okay, again, at least Shylily, because again, Cinder, or not Cinder, Silver Veil, Spite, and Bow are... I don't care. I have really no criticism for them. Okay? No real big criticism for them. Shylily is the one where I'm just like, girl, do not dig your grave before you've reached the end, because it's gonna be very sad if you do. Because, like, what we have seen, I can see it skyrocketing. I can too. Not gonna say it will, but it would be extremely funny. All right, extremely funny. I have 9 Cinder, but not hollow. Well, those are like $20 each. Listen here. Just start hoarding all of them now. All right, buy them all up. Make them go up in price. Imagine, inflate the market. Well, not inflate. Like, make the market scarce. Turn up the price. Just make the price go up. I don't know. Like, it would be funny, is what I'm saying. But, like, I don't know. This whole situation bothers me because Aqua's gonna buy the Cinder card. No, I have no reason to buy these. I mean, if the holographic one wasn't like $300, maybe, but I have no reason to buy them, in my personal opinion. I'm not invested in VCard. When it came out and I looked into it, I felt like it was a shit set of game rules. Sorry, but I don't feel like the waifu game had a good rule set. Which sucks, because when you make a good game, it's like the problem with a game that has good cards, or really just like a gacha game with good units. If the gameplay sucks, it really is only going to last as long as people are really interested in it. So I don't really know what the longevity of this game is. It just doesn't feel like a long serving game to me. But I could be wrong, and I could be wrong. Anyway, like really the moral of the story here is if you're really friends with somebody, which let me just get this really straight here, as somebody who kind of like up with my friends, and I'm sure a lot of some of my viewers know that, as when I up with my friends, guess what we did? We all came together, we talked, and once I like made major rectifying motions, we were able to be friends again. Don't get it twisted. Cinder and the rest of these people weren't friends. They all liked to pretend that they were friends. They all like to think that they were buddies with each other, but from the looks of it, they weren't friends. And that's why like they didn't talk to each other. Because guess what? If they were real friends, they would have come together. They would have talked. They would have been like, hey, what the f*** is going on here? They didn't. Instead, they all decided to be catty bitches against one another. So, you know. Moral of the story is, we'll take a page out of Jim Mediker's book. Don't make friends on the internet. And if you are, go talk to them. Don't do shit like this. I don't know. I don't really believe that. I don't really believe that you can't make friends on the internet, but I do believe that most of these people can't make friends on the internet, and all they know how to do is just like be catty towards each other. And we roasted the out of each other. It was more like I let people roast me, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that is that. We're gonna obviously talk about it more tonight.